Okay, we're back again with the same red line we've been working on. This was sent to us by anonymous-nerdling.deviantart.com, and as promised, I'm going to be working on the background aliens now. And yeah, all right, cool beans. Now I chose a pink. I think I'm actually going to change that because I work in red and it might get a little confusing. We'll go like a light green. The other thing I'm going to do is for now, I'm going to block out everything that we will not be focusing on. I should have done this before I started the video, but now you can see how I do it. Okay, so there's some kind of I think this is supposed to be like a moving walkway like you would see at the airport. That is going to be covered, and the family in the foreground. I'm actually going to use the red line I already did to help me decide. What to block off. Now the main reason I'm doing this is to see one, it's kind of distracting to see so many characters together. So I'm just going to set them back. And also, it's kind of nice to see what sort of silhouettes I'm working against in the foreground. Because you want them to contrast. You don't want them to all have the same sort of stuff going on, you know? So this is going to all be black. Okay. So now we have a better idea of what we're working with here. Kind of looks like a little MST a little bit. Okay, so let's dig on in there. Oh, and I guess there's like grocery bags too. I forgot about that. So yeah, these characters are blocking like the vast majority of what's going on in the background, but I'm still going to do what you can see of the aliens because I think they're interesting. And it's always neat to work with anatomy that's sort of warped or stretched or whatever. So here, I've already made a huge leap of faith, but I did have some sense on why I'm doing that. So in the original, you can see her shoulder. I believe this is her shoulder right here, or at least some part of her back and arm is between these two lines. So I think here's her shoulder and here's like her implied back. So what I did, so what I know is that her spine is going to fall somewhere in here. Same thing here. Her neck is going to connect down to her chest, so that's my reasoning. I'm sticking to it. So this is usually a hard pose for most artists, so I applaud you for doing it. Crossing arms, can be complicated. That is why I'm stalling while I try to figure. How many fingers does she have? 3. Try to figure it out. Easy peasy. There we go. Again, I have a little bit of a preference for over-curving lines. This is not your thing. Walk away. So I'm not sure where her jaw would sit. Maybe something like that. Now there's something here, but I can't tell what that is. I'm not even going to worry about it. That is my dog groaning at me. Okay. So mostly here what I'm doing is just kind of balancing the eyes out. Balancing the lips. And then there's like these little ears. And some kind of a hairdo. She's cute. I want her number. She's a butt head. Butt forehead. So again, some of her torso is over here, along with what I think is supposed to be an elbow there. That's a little low. I think it would actually be a teens higher. I don't really have any indication, though, of what the rest of this creature looks like, so I can't say for sure. It could have like really long anatomy, but considering that it's holding its hand at a pretty similar fashion to like, let me turn this off. See how the hand is sitting at kind of the height of the shoulder? That's very typical for a human. Like if you put your hand up, that's about the size, or I mean the distance from the shoulder to the hand and everything. If you keep your forearm, upper arm, if you keep the part that comes out of your shoulder straight and then bend your arm, your hand can't reach past your shoulder. Only if you move it up, like if you rotate your shoulder around. I'm not on webcam, so I can't show you exactly, but I hope you kind of get the drift of what I'm saying. So more than likely she is supposed to have human proportions. Okay, and then we're going to do this guy. He is going to be on his own layer. Also, if these are supposed... I don't know if I said this already. I feel like I've said this. If these are supposed to be aliens from something, like Star Wars or Star Trek, I don't think these are Star Trek aliens. I'm pretty familiar with Star Trek. I'm not so familiar with Star Wars. I've never been a big Star Wars fan. I don't know. That mammothy alien ass. Okay, tail time. Tail education. Tails come out. It look better if they come out at the tailbone spot. This is a little low, I think, in the original. It doesn't help also that I'm like completely turning his body. Also, don't be scared to draw butts. Like, not that this person is or anything. I'm just saying, if you want to overcurve that butt and those thighs, do it. Okay. You know, humans can actually still grow vestigial tails. In fact, sometimes they'll even appear like on the back of the neck and stuff. As far as I know, they don't really have too much in the way of bones, so I think they're just fleshy, tubular things that grow hair. And that's basically as much as I can correct because I can't see any more of this character to like really say how this should all look and go. That ass, that pig ass, that mammothy pig ass. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Anyway, so that's kind of a good idea of like what the background characters are supposed to look like. And I am actually going to turn that white, take this away, collapse this together. This gets complicated. So, yeah, I think it looks pretty good now. It's pretty reasonable. So sorry I had to tack on that little extra 15-minute interlude to get the rest of it. But that's okay. I think this one turned out pretty cool. And I was really intimidated to do all these characters, but I think we broke it down. They have almost the exact same butt. I feel bad now. I messed up. Don't look at the pig butt. Anyway, so yep. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!